Hey boys, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and today we're going to be making the Squid Game cookies. Yeah, we're going to be making the Squid Game cookies. So you know that show, if you lose, you die, and like 4,000 grand. And also tell me in the comments, what do you think about Squid Games? You dislike it, like it, or love it? Because I really need that. I don't know how to go in the comments. But why am I not? So we're gonna be making the Squid Game cookies. Okay, and guess what? I'm gonna show you how to make them. So your boy Jax will show you how to make them. And today, if you don't know how to make them, I'll show you. So first thing we need is a grill. Then you're gonna need a pan. And you're gonna need at least 2 mittens. And then you're gonna need wax paper. Wait, sorry.
And I want to thank you for continuing to make public safety his top.
This is the goodie stuff.
I also want to thank all
And you need to take off a good thing of parchment paper. Then you're gonna lay it down on the pan, so it looks like this. And then you're gonna need go in the pantry. You're gonna need sugar. I use cane sugar, but you could use any kind of sugar. And any kind of baking soda. This is just organic baking soda. But then you're gonna need a nice pot like this. Then you're gonna need a spoon and you're gonna need one of these. It's for the stirring. You're gonna need to crack off the pointy part. And then after that, you already got that. And then you're gonna need if you don't have them, you can buy them on Amazon, but this is what I use for them. It's circled plates. So I use them for the Squid Game cookies. And our maximum, how big, I think will be that. So we're just gonna need that much. Then you wanna go buy your parchment paper and just spread out those circles until there's no more left. Okay, and then after that, what else? You're gonna need a spoon. Then you're gonna need the sugar. Then you're gonna put some sugar in there with the spoon.
Is the federal government's job. It is not the responsibility of the SFP. Sacramento has a long-standing sanctuary city ordinance that generally prohibits from participating in immigration.
Okay. Now you're gonna need to just get a little bit of baking soda out so you're ready for it. So you sprinkle that right there. And then you're gonna Now we're just gonna move right here. Sorry. And now you're just gonna okay. So this side, chopstick, baking soda ready. You're just gonna put that on. Then you're gonna get this ready. Like about a medium level. Then you just start stirring.
This event marks the 5th National Special Security event to take place in the Washington, D.C. this calendar year, which is also unprecedented. The NSSC designation allows the federal government, along with our state and local partners, to use all available resources to implement a comprehensive security plan. The United States
melting the sugar. This is probably going to take a while, so you may want to skip forward on the video.
Our teams work and train frequently and communicate daily to execute high-level security.
What do you do? The viewers think it is.
It is our strength. Looking to the upcoming festival parade, we're preparing for an enormous turnout. Hundreds of thousands of
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Frontman, bring me a dream I never seen. Less than a day of poker. Sandman, Frontman. What do you, the viewers think it is? You may actually want to skip forward into the sugar nuts all the way.
These checkpoints and the entire security perimeter will be mapped out and available at www.nsse.dc.gov, along with important updates on road closures, parking restrictions, prohibited items, and other logistical changes. The Army 250th birthday parade and festival are in close proximity but are two separate events. If you are planning to attend the festival prior to the parade, please note you need to proceed through the magnetiers located on the east side of the National Mall grounds on 7th Street. The screening checkpoint for the Army 250th birthday festival will open at 8 a.m. at the following location: 7th Street Northwest between Madison Avenue Northwest and Jefferson Drive Southwest. This will be the only entrance checkpoint into the festival. The screening checkpoint for the Army 250th birthday parade will open to the public at 2 p.m. at the following locations: 14th Street between Constitution and Independence Avenue, and C Street Northwest between 18th and 19th Street. Please refer to the prohibited items list on the NSSC website to see which items will not be allowed through the checkpoints. Remember, everyone attending the parade will be screened. I want to stress that if you exit the parade viewing area and choose to return, you will be re-screened again before entering. Aviation and maritime security are also top priorities. The Federal Aviation Administration will issue temporary flight restrictions, and the U.S. Coast Guard will release any maritime advisories.
Melting.
This information will be easily accessible through the NSSC website. On the ground, we're taking proactive steps to reinforce the area. You will see 18.5 miles of anti-scale fencing, 17 miles of white wrapping, concrete barriers,
I think we could put this back on.
and officers from federal, state, and local agencies staying post. You may also notice multiple drones operating in the area. These are great tools for law enforcement situational awareness and part of our layered security strategy. Rest assured, all drones will be owned and operated by the Secret Service or our partners, so please do not be alarmed. As the public, you play an important role in ensuring the security of the event by reporting any suspicious activity to the nearest law enforcement official. Remember, if you see something, please say something. We've established a dedicated phone line for residents and businesses in the area who may have questions or issues. In partnership with the DC Homeland Security and Emergency Management Agency,
It's turning into
we'll be
these
sharing
balls.
information
Balls!
will be active on a daily basis.
Sounds weird when I say that.
One additional note. We've asked
Am I right?
traffic, noise, and
Where's-
flood forecast that for their
What?
safety, you leave your pets and emotional support animals at home. As always, service animals.
No!
Chief Smith will speak shortly about what all this means for residents,
Man.
workers, and visitors in the district. MPD has been and continues to be one of our most critical allies, not only during NSSEs, but in the daily work of keeping our capital secure. Another key partner during this event and every day is the United States Park Police. Chief Jessica Taylor and her team have been working with us
Baking
side by
soda.
side throughout the planning process, and they are instrumental in ensuring this event is
Ooh.
safe and enjoyable for all attendees. Let me close by thanking the men and women at the Secret Service's Washington
Ooh,
Field
it's a
Office and the
rainbow.
Military Protective Division who have been working around the clock.
It's melting.
Excellent security.
We're starting in the phase 2.
Officers here today.
We're in the middle of
Dedication, your patience,
phase 2 now.
professionalism make this effort possible. I cannot thank you enough for your partnership. And now it is my honor to introduce Chief Jessica Taylor of the United States Park Police.
And we're in phase 3 now of the melting sugar. This is taking forever. It's been 11 minutes. Don't judge me! You better not judge me, man.
Ensuring a safe event and keeping the public safe is our #1 priority. We'll be on full activation. All of my officers are working on Saturday and leading up to Saturday with road closures and site security.
Multiple
Local, state, and federal partners who are sending in their officers and their agents to help us with manpower on Saturday. That being said, plan ahead before you come to the event, right? We're expecting families, we're expecting some children. Parents, take a picture of your children that morning so we know what they look like in the event, get separated. You can easily show the officer the picture. We'll have family reunification.
Get some baking soda.
Officers, every look.
Baking soda.
I am extremely confident in the security site footprint we've put together for this event. And we're looking forward to a safe.
Putting in the baking soda. Baking soda added.
I'm sorry. Now I'd like to introduce FBI Special
You just keep mixing until it's all melted. Oh, I think we already put in enough baking soda. It's a little more weight. No, that's good.
I
Yeah.
appreciate the opportunity to be here today to discuss the FBI's partnership with federal and local agencies to prepare for the Army 250th birthday celebration. As was noted, this is our 5th NSSE of the year, and each one brings different challenges that we must address. But the
Pouring the
purpose
mixture.
remains the same. And an understanding of each agency's unique capabilities and strengths makes us a strong team. For this event, the FBI has lead federal law enforcement responsibility for crisis management, counterterrorism, and intelligence analysis. The FBI will activate a command post at our Washington field office. The command post serves as a central hub for employees to gather intelligence, assess potential threats, coordinate investigations, and serve resources.
Okay.
We're not currently aware of any credible threats to the Army.
Now after we poured it out, we need to put in
However,
this.
we continue to work closely with our partners and share information to identify and disrupt any threats that may emerge. As always, we remind the public to remain vigilant and to report any suspicious activity to law enforcement immediately. We look forward to working with our partners to ensure that the event is held safely and securely. I'll now turn the podium over to Chief Smith from MPD.
Thank you, Special Agent Bates, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chief Pamela Smith, Chief of Police of the Washington Metropolitan Police Department. The Metropolitan Police Department, we've been working very closely with our local, state, and federal partners in preparation for the 250th Army Birthday Parade. I want to reiterate Special Agent Bates, and with regards to what he said, that we have been constantly working together to monitor intelligence, and there, at this time, no known credible threats to this event. That being said, we always remain vigilant adjust our posture as needed to safeguard the city. As you've heard, this is a significant event with a large we want to make sure everyone, residents, visitors, and participants can enjoy this event safely.
Okay,
We expect major
so
impacts to traffic, especially around the National Mall.
tell me how I did in the comments with this.
On Saturday.
So this one is very, very good.
Restrictions in place
I got this one,
encourage the public to
and then I got this one.
extra travel time and consider using Metro Train.
Tell me if these cookies are good that I made. So now,
And other important information
let's get them off.
at nsse.ec.gov, and we'll continue to push updates through MPD's social media channels. MPD is no stranger to large events like this one.
Needs to
We will be enhancing our posture
cool off.
MPD will be in full activation beginning Saturday morning. This ensures that we have the staffing and resources available to support this event while still answering calls for service and maintaining coverage across all 7 of our police districts here in DC. I cannot emphasize enough, your safety remains our #1 priority. We are deploying specialized teams to support our federal partners and staying ready to respond whenever needed. As always, we also rely on the public to be the extra set of eyes and ears. If you see something suspicious, please say something. Call 911 in an emergency or reach out to our tip line at 202-727-9099 or text 50411. We thank everyone in advance for your patience and cooperation, and we look forward to a safe and successful event. Thank you, and I will now turn it over to Maurice McKinney, Deputy Chief of Metro Transit Police Department.
Damn.
What?
Yeah,
Good
so,
afternoon, everyone. Maurice
so
McKinney,
much security.
Deputy
I
Chief,
guess.
Metro Transit Police, Special Operations Bureau. Metro
Take that off.
support the RB250 by operational support that we will increase staffing at all of the stations surrounding the parade and festival routes. Metro Transit Police will increase officer presence in and around all of the stations, including Smithsonian, Archives, Federal Record. As it relates to rail operations, Metro will operate on a normal service. There will be, Metro will operate on a normal service, and those heading to the National Mall for the festival are advised to use other stations to include Federal Triangle, Federal Center, and Mount Plaza. Due to the security perimeter at the National Mall, the Smithsonian Station on the Jefferson side will
I've done this before.
customers can access the Smithsonian Metro Station through the Independence Avenue side. Those viewing the parade can access the station through Farragut West, Farragut North, Federal Triangle, and Archives Metro Station. The following Metro bus routes will have detours or delays: the 7A, the 10A, the 16A, the 16C, the 16E, the 22A, the 32, the 36, the 70, the 79, and the P6. Customers are encouraged to download the Metro Pulse app for real-time bus and rail operations. Thank you. And with that, we'll take questions.
No!
Sure. Okay. I'm Jackie with News Nation. Will there be any additional protocols ramping up of security?
Wash my hands.
Anything in response to what is currently taking place in LA regarding demonstrators and protesters?
Sorry.
To give it a listed in SSE, we plan for those things ahead of time. So since April 22nd, we've been planning for this, which is shorter than normal, but we are paying attention, obviously, to what is happening there, and we'll be ready for that if it were to occur here for the Arbor.
So, my viewers, when I was removing it, the circle came out of the thing. It came out of the thing and I didn't get to carve it. That sucks. There's these little pieces everywhere. This one, oh my god. Dude. I seriously just drawn this and the circle cut out already. Come on. Come on.
Hi there. Thank you so much. Nicole Scango with CBS News. Two questions. One, can you speak a little bit about First Amendment activity and plans for protesters?
Okay. Also, comment down below how I did on these cookies. They're actually pretty good.
Do you anticipate that fencing
No
will
offense.
stay much beyond the event, or
And watch the next video. It'll be amazing like all the others. And if you were impressed about my cookies or my videos, hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. And I have good luck for you for winning the games. Bye now.